My presentation. My name is Ana María García, teacher, Bleimarcer de Gracia, subject, tourist, rural. My presentation is class investigation. Ecology have you in society recently. This began with travelers goods were handed to distant lands to answer it varies of farmers and these others hemmed national is in person of halves previous the with the environment international spin spin Spain Spain as a sustainable destination and and this is court case are fashion charges of European sustainable tourism and archaeology. I I I don't is time of tourism that is curious by traveling, contemplating and astonished. These archaeological elements of of two destination, national os Panama or os names even two deep archaeological site words. The city why Turkey is considered this first European settlement. This perceived coast of America. International archaeologists in Spain. Spain, this a why that is gaining more strength. In fact, this country occupies this excuse occupies this sixth place amongst these archaeological destinations in this world. Rural, rural workshops. In this environment, this training of students in activities will be promoted national. Today, this alternative far is a small OS that have the separately 100. Morris in cabins, motels in cabins, but camping, camping and glamping. This concept is listed as a luxury tourist offer for quality and sustainable 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 tourism. This tourist sector in general and this hotel in particular tend to have a negative picture in terms of sustainability due to both its environment and social effects. Camping National the Stud. This beautiful place is located in province of Veragua of Santiago, 50 kilometers away. Glamping International. Glamping visits this United States with natures in Yosemite. These United States with natural in Yosemite. Under canvas, Tolume's Country, California, and companies specializing in luxury safari still looking in these national parks. Of these United States will open its first glamping luggage in the Yosemite. Gastronomist. It is the discipline that studies this relationship between culture and food during given periods of time. Gastronomic national. Gastronomic roles his characteristics and imagination as two fundamental characteristics to transit in this culinary world but without abandoning tradition and roots. Shows a very characteristic Panamanian dish mother from chicken and served as a soup is usually usually gastronomy international. This gazpacho, this pipi rana, or these flamenquines are some of its famous dishes. This paella is half un dos batteries becomes aus more international dish out this more famous rich Spain has un bless Spain Spain. Origis is a favorite dish. Crafts. This craft is served with these different elements, tasks, or ancestors who see basket, clothes, shoes, drink, drum, cantonades, national crafts, tons of crafts. It will talk about cultures and tradition. This thing is one of those that identifies us as Panamanian, proud of our roots, and that is that craft of this place are considered luxury in our countries and war with these international crafts. Like Cana Eco in Peru, the rest is not turquoise. Astonishing instance we have of beautiful we cause chrysocaya with vibrant colors, taps loose and loose like turquoise and are often confused. Rural round Rural Rounds is an establishment dedicated to offering affordable accommodation through a regular basis. We have other complementary services integrating in parts agrotourism is rural, national, Cass Indian River is located in of goods in this colon region and offers accommodation with free private parking accommodation included terrace with view of the river. Tourist Ecotourist International Brasil, Pousada, Cantalis, and, and River Posada Cantaris International Brazil. Enough tourists is a type of tourist reputable with these values of art communities and with these natural, cultural, and social. National good newbies enters enotourist. Mexico is an ecological paradise that keeps these natural treasures, riches, and most inexplorables by the noble culture international in Colombia, indigenous people of the Sierra Nevada of Santa Maria in these tourist industries pictures. Thank you, teacher.